Huh?
Don't sit on your
What?
lazy assets.
KRNT Des Moines is 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN, the Des Moines sports leader.
And that was
The Des
gone!
Moines Radio Group
For
station.
taking
It's
advantage of
7 o'clock
special
now,
CD rates up
and
to
they're not done.
3.39% APY. Watch your
Can't you
money
just
take
start
a
it?
victory lap. Enroll in the
I could
Lazy
just
Asset
cut that
program
commercial.
today,
Yeah, just do
only
it.
from Community Choice. Go to unbankwithus.com to get started. These could reduce earnings. Annual percentage yield subject to change. Accurate as of October 11, 2022. Federally insured by NCUA.
The following show on 102.1 FM and
It's not our fault.
1350 ESPN Des Moines is paid for by Outdoors Tradition TV LLC.
Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
Are you on 3? Oh, I took the thing up. Yeah. You like that? Nice. Yay. All right, welcome to this week's edition of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan, brought to you in part by our good friends out at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday and the November 19th all across the good old USA. Good morning, Tony Casey. How you doing there, kiddo? We got a fun show for you today. We're going to be talking a little turkey and deer and other fun stuff with DNR biologist Jim Coffey. In the 8 o'clock hour, we got Rob and Christy Taylor from Revelton. Tell you about some holiday stuff cranking out. And in between there, we got some other outdoor info to shoot your way. Plus, give you a chance to win a pair of diamond earrings from Herman's Fine Jewelers. Speaking of diamonds, one gem of a place to go park your stuff is Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage in Carlisle. See what I did there? Huh? See that? Dick, Tracy, and Danielle do a great job down there. It's just $60 a month. You get a huge 12 by 50 assigned spot, secure gates, 24/7 security cameras, discounts for multiple spots. You fill out an application, pick your spot, and you're going to be locally owned and operated right there at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage. Good folks. I've been about a year and a half now, and I haven't had no issues. They just do a really nice job for everybody down at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage in Carlisle, right down the street from Wyckoff a little bit. Morning, Rick Johnson. Rick said he's back in Iowa hunting. Good to see you, Rick. Good to see you. Speaking of hunting, we're going to go on the phone, and we're going to go talk to one of our favorite people from the DNR, Mr. Jim Coffey. How you doing there, Jim?
Good. How you doing, Dave?
I'm good, buddy. I'm good. How's the hunting going?
It's cold. Oh, I know.
Yeah. You're not out right now, are you?
No. It's still cold. Even if I'm inside, it's cold.
Yeah. Good morning, Skippy Peterson. Skippy said he's heading to Iowa. There you go, Skippy. You know, I got to tell you, I've been very, very happy. I got done early this year. I saw a lot of that cold snap we had early October. The deer were really moving, and I got lucky and got a nice buck, and actually out your way in Sheridan. So, I've been really happy with our deer total so far. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of deer. Had a really nice buck behind the house the other night. I put that on Facebook, but it seems like our deer population's doing really, really good.
As a general rule, yes, I would say that's exactly right. It's just one of those things that it depends on what part of the state you're in and what your opinion about deer is.
Yeah.
So, but we tend to look at deer populations on a statewide basis and then try to dive down into smaller localized areas as we can manage that population better for local people.
Yeah, absolutely. Good morning, Brant. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Stewie. Good to see you, buddy. Good morning, David. Got a lot of folks watching us on Facebook Live this morning. So, you know, Jim, you're my turkey guy. Whenever I have turkey questions, I always go to you. And so, I wish you would have been in the blind with me in Kansas this year, Jim. I was sitting there deer hunting on an uncut milo field. And I'm just sitting there, and I heard some bobwhites whistle and stuff. The next thing I know, I started hearing some kikis, and here come a whole bunch of hens and birds in the ear, some jennies, and just really, really nice flock of birds, probably 35, 40 birds in that flock. And then they fed off. I had a couple bucks come in, and then I started hearing some tom yelping. And then here come a tom, here come a tom, here come a tom. I had 25, 26 toms in front of me before it was all over and done with. And I mean, I'm talking really nice, mature paintbrush beards. I saw some spurs that actually curled up and had ivory tips on them. You know how old? That's an older bird. When you get that big 1 7/8, that big curved spur, and it's got those white tips on them. That's an older bird, right?
Absolutely, yeah, yeah. Using spur length to determine age is not an exact science by any means, but we know a general growth pattern. And when you start to get to those long curved spurs, which we typically refer to as limb hangers, those birds have got some miles on them.
Yeah. Boy, it killed me not to have a turkey tag, Jim. I did not buy a fall turkey tag this year. I self-regulated and I wanted to give them a little break. But man, I tell you, back on the lease here in Iowa, I'm seeing a lot of hens, but I'm just not seeing the toms, and that doesn't really mean anything. I mean, they could be flocked up over on the neighbor's farm or whatever. But I just wish I was seeing a little more bird activity out in my area on the lease out towards Maxburg.
Yeah. It's been an interesting year. We had good turkey production this year, and I've been hearing good reports back from our fall bow hunters, deer hunters, that they're seeing lots of birds, which we'll capture some of that data with our bow hunter observation survey. But yeah, it's been a pretty good year, especially in good turkey country.
Yeah. Yeah. How's now? What are you seeing for birds down in your neck of the woods?
A lot of birds.
A lot of birds.
Yeah, which is, we've had this kind of a depression set in, and I know you've been part of that the last couple of years, that we're not seeing birds. And I think it's good to remember that turkeys are one of those dynamic species that can rebound pretty quickly when the conditions are right. And it doesn't mean they're right across the entire state at any given year, but in South Central Iowa, we've been having really good reports this fall.
Yeah. Good morning, David. Good morning, John. Good to see you, buddy. You know what I've been seeing? Anywhere there's good water, I've been seeing birds, and I think that's got a lot to do with the drought, don't you?
Well, typically we see better nest survival and better poult survival in dry years, and they don't need that open water necessarily to survive. But water is one of those things that animals tend to always be looking for and always kind of have in the back of their mind of where it's at.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I know one thing. I know where I want to hunt when I go to Kansas next year.
I figured you've already started making plans.
Oh, I told Donovan, I said, hey, no pressure or anything, but it wouldn't break my heart to be sitting here in April next year. I can tell you that right now, man. So I don't know, Jim. I've shot 90 birds with my bow over the years, and that's my favorite thing to go after bow hunting, but in the spring especially. There's just something about those double beards and them big old toms with them big spurs. I mean, they just get me fired up.
You and a lot of other people.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's good stuff. So, hey, we're into the deer season pretty heavy. Like I said, I've been seeing a lot of good success pictures. I've been getting a lot of folks sending me really, really, really nice, does, and looks like people are getting at least 3 to 4 year olds this year. Saw some 2.5s and stuff, and I always tell everybody, whatever gets you excited, that's a trophy, right?
Whatever gives you the good hunt. A good ethical hunt is what our real end goal is.
Yeah, absolutely. Want everybody to have some meat in the freezer. But it's just I've been really happy, like I said. Now I know CWD, we're getting into the shotgun season, which is the largest of participation in the state by far. I mean, the Orange Army is going to be out there December 3rd, big time. This is a really important data point for you guys at the DNR, for you folks, because you want that participation in the CWD surveys, correct?
Yeah, and I would emphasize we want it from all of our hunters, and we particularly like dealing with our early bow hunters for biological reasons, but from a collection standpoint and efficiency standpoint, we get most of our samples during those shotgun seasons.
Yeah.
So I would encourage any bow hunters that are out there, if you could provide a sample, especially if you're shooting those nice mature adult does, we like those. Those data points are really good for us, and we can work with you on that trophy buck to get that sample from the taxidermist just as easily. It just takes a little more coordination during the bow season.
Yeah. Good morning, Dale. Good morning, David. David said he's got a turkey running around his neck of the woods. It's got double spurs on one leg.
Yep, that happens.
Oh, would that not be a cool mount?
It would be.
Yeah, I'd have to get that. I'd have to get that turkey stuff. That'd be pretty good. Morning, Hank. Good to see you down there at Revelton. So I always get this question this time of year, Jim, and I figured you'd be a good one to ask. Do you want to confirm or deny that the DNR is stalking Bigfoot and mountain lions?
Bigfoots. We get lots of strange things that happen, and there are those Bigfoot believers out there. I deal with those phone calls too. But from the mountain lion standpoint, I can definitely confirm that we do not stalk mountain lions in the state of Iowa.
So we're not doing a turkey swap for mountain lions program with another state?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Okay. There you go, folks. Jim's always honest about that. Jim, we're going to start a new show first of the year. We're going to be talking about weird stuff on that. It's going to be a Bigfoot, UFO, ghost kind of thing. We're going to start doing that on the Outdoor Call radio app. And you're going to laugh at me about this, but I've been talking to some biologists and anthropologists and stuff around the country, and I'm telling you what, man, there's some people in some accredited schools that think that phenomenon's real.
That's the beauty of America. You can kind of believe what you want to believe, and if you want to go out and spend your time looking, that's great. But we're not going to spend Fish and Wildlife hunters' tax dollars or license fees chasing that one down.
Do me a favor, if you do see one or hear one, get a hold of me, because I just bought a FLIR unit, and I'd like to go out there and get some video with you.
Absolutely. If I see one, you will see it posted everywhere that I have access to.
All right. Yeah. I've seen some weird things running around down there in your neck of the woods, man.
That's been happening for a long time in southern
Iowa. I actually apologized on the air, Jim, because I was a diehard skeptic until, but after talking with some of these people, I've kind of opened my mind a little bit and said, well, you never know. So,
well, the beauty of what is happening with modern technology is I'm to the point personally that I don't think you can walk around too many pieces of property in southern Iowa and not have your picture taken.
Yeah.
So if there's a Bigfoot or phenomenon out there, I'm guessing his picture has been taken at least once.
There's thousands of pictures. You'd be shocked how many sightings in the North America there's actually been over the years. Huh?
I've dealt with it for years, Dan.
Oh, so you get those emails every year too?
We've had people show up looking for the places that Bigfoots have been seen in Iowa because they want to go out and find them.
Yeah, all right.
And then I give them a nice map of our public wildlife areas and say, go have at it.
Okay, all right. Well, Dave, just remember, you start hearing some whoops or something, call me.
Well, the one thing that I would say right now from the Bigfoot standpoint from the DNR is we are really looking for pictures and images of gray fox.
Are they really rare in Iowa?
We're trying to figure that out. We don't know much about gray fox, and they've not really been on the radar screen for several years, but we do not get the reports or the harvest numbers that we used to from our fox or general trappers. And so we're concerned about that population and what might have changed with the animal itself or with the habitat that it uses. So we're really relying on those hunters that do have trail cameras out there to send us good photos so we can identify gray fox. We're trying to get some GPS radio collars on a few this fall so we can start to track them and see how far they're moving and learn a little bit more about their basic biology in the landscape.
Yeah. Good morning, Charles. Good morning, Jose. Good morning, Kenny. Missouri's got a good population of those.
Well, so, Vince Evelsizer is the one that really has his finger on that pulse. But in general, the Midwest, gray fox populations have dropped dramatically in the last 20 years.
Yeah, the reason I say that, I've got a friend of mine that's a taxidermist in St. Louis, and he's gotten several in this year to get mounted.
Yep. And obviously there's good habitats and bad habitats and good parts of Missouri and bad parts of Missouri. And that's what we try to understand about populations, or what's happening and what's changing and what's the best for the species to survive long term.
Yeah, absolutely. We're visiting with Jim Coffey, one of our great Iowa deer turkey biologists, and he's down in the Sheraton area. That's where he hangs his hat. Jim, hang on. Let me take a real quick break. I got a couple last questions for you, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll be right back with Jim right here on 1350 ESPN. Hey, can you find the
You love hearing that old Tom
WKRP
sound off while
episode
you're
about
in
the
the field?
turkeys
Well, then you need to check out a live
on
action
YouTube?
decoys. Hey guys, it's
Just
Outdoors
type
Dan.
in WK
Live
so we
action
can play it.
decoys are one of the most realistic decoy systems you can deploy while you're in the field turkey hunting. Wade and Teresa Goddard start with a Dave Smith gobbler decoy and then apply their
Morning, Roger. How you doing, buddy? You're in your tree stand? You stay warm, bud. Good morning, John. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. That's awesome. Tell the wife I said hi.
Plus, the good thing
Morning,
is
Paul.
made right here in the good old US of A. For more information about a live action
That sounds better than it
please
has
check
been.
them out on Facebook or call them at 815-674-1626. Take it from me, Outdoors Dan. They're going to help you be more successful in the field this year.
WKRP episode about the turkeys.
Get to Archery Field and Sports in Altoona and see what's new in your sport. Archery Field and Sports has been helping archers and bow hunters for generations. They have the experience to help you with your purchase and help you reach your goals. Archery Field and Sports carries archery gear from Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, and Bear, plus all the top extras and accessories you'll ever need. Mark and his staff are trained on all the latest tuning and setup
just have it come in.
personally fitting you to the bow you want. They also have a 40-yard indoor range that will help you with getting sighted in.
Morning, Paul.
Field and Sports has leagues and personal training sessions available for you to train for the upcoming seasons that'll help you fill your tags. Archery Field and Sports at East 56th Street in Altoona. Open Tuesday through Sunday with leagues during the week.
That FLIR unit is awesome. I was downstairs playing with the Raven with it. You can change the screens on that thing. It's amazing how detailed that thing's good for 300 meters. So when I go out squatching, I'm going to be able to tell if there's really a squatcher out there. Morning, Mike. I can't wait to use that on next year when the food plots are out. Just going out and checking food plots and stuff just to see what's out on the food plots. That's going to be awesome.
So do yourself a favor and swing
Morning.
and support
Good
your
morning,
local
James.
Farm Farm Supply Store and ask for Backwoods Attraction to set yourself up for a successful fall.
You were hunting and a deer tick just crawled.
We got to figure out what night we're going to do that show.
You can't feel the bite, and you may or may not find the tick.
I don't know if we should do that on a Saturday night or. I hate doing that on a weekend because I know that. Morning, Orlando. I hate to have you give up a Saturday night. I'm thinking Wednesdays, man. We should probably do that Wednesday night, huh? Or Mondays? Or Monday night? Or Monday's bad for you?
Don't take that chance. Get Elimatic clothing from Game Hide. Elimatic features
Morning, John. Jeff, how you doing?
Fused to the fabric fibers. Ticks hate it. Elimatic clothing will retain its effectiveness for the life of the garment and needs no special care. The treatment is odorless.
Well, James, that's good. I know, James. I understand. I'm tagged out too. It's kind of a bittersweet thing, isn't it? You know what you call that? You call that happy freezer.
Hello, this is Dave from JLM Shooter Supply.
It's all right. Turkey season's not that far away. You can always go late season.
We carry new and used firearms for all shooting disciplines, from self-defense to shooting.
I still haven't got my new Elite yet, my Omnia. I'd like to shoot a deer with that this year, but probably gonna have to wait till late season. I got a doe tag, but I'm gonna probably wait.
JLM Shooter Supply carries firearms to meet any
I usually try to take my does early.
order items for those who like to add higher-end guns to their collection. JLM also has a full-time gunsmith on board that can help with all your gun repair needs. So from ammo and hearing protection to gun cleaning kits, holsters, and sights, we handle it all at JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. Please stop by and see us at 6931 Douglas Avenue in Urbandale, or call us at 515-331-1577. That's 515-331-1577.
Hey America, when you barbecue, cookies is the one. Lots of flavor, lots of goodness, thick and rich, lots of fun. Hey America, when you barbecue, try Cookies barbecue sauce for a treat. barbecue sauce is the barbecue sauce America loves to eat.
You're listening to the Outdoor
There you go,
Call
James.
Outdoors Dan on 1350
All right,
ESPN.
fellow babies, and now it's time to go to our live remote man on the scene at the Pinedale Shopping Mall for the big
I love this.
WKRP turkey giveaway. So, take it away, Les Nessman.
This is Les Nessman, your man on the scene here at the Pinedale Shopping Center, where the excitement is mounting. We're here to witness the big WKRP Turkey Thanksgiving giveaway. Hey, you got permission to be out here? What? You're blocking my store here, buddy. Don't you know who I am, huh? I'm Les Nessman. I won the Buckeye News Hawk Award last year. Good for you, Buckeye. Now get out of my doorway. I'm sorry. Creep. So far, so good, huh? I'm here with hundreds of people who have gathered to witness what has been described as perhaps the greatest turkey event in Thanksgiving Day history. All we know for sure is that in a very few moments there are going to be a lot of happy people out here. Now the crowd is curious but well behaved, and I think I hear something now. The crowd is moving out into the parking area, and oh yes, I can see it now. It's a helicopter, and it's coming this way. It's flying something behind it. I can't quite make it out.
You're welcome, James.
And it says, Happy Thanksgiving from WKRP. What a sight, ladies and gentlemen, what a sight. The copter seems to be circling the parking area now. I guess it's looking for a place to land. No, something just came out of the back of the helicopter. It's a dark object, perhaps a skydiver, plummeting to the earth from only 2,000 feet into the air. Second to the third. There's no parachutes yet. Those can't be skydivers. I can't tell just yet what they are, but... Oh, my God, they're turkeys! Oh, Johnny, can you get this? Oh, they're crashing to the earth right in front of our eyes. One just went through the windshield of a parked car. Johnny, this is terrible. The cars running around, pushing each other. Oh, my goodness. Oh, the humanity.
All right, welcome back to Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. That's one of my favorite things on TV I ever seen in my life. Jim, did you remember WKRP?
I watched the original version of that.
Was that not one of the funniest things you ever seen on TV?
It makes you appreciate the city life, the country life a little more every day.
Yeah, absolutely. Good morning, Ryan. Good morning, Hoyt. Good to see y'all. Oh man, I tell you what, that Silver Sow Award, that still eludes me. I keep waiting for it, Jim.
Do you have tape for your doors?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I have my little secret office downstairs. Hey, real quickly now, CWD, like I said, we're going to have shotgun season starting December 3rd, so there are going to be data collection points. You can call the DNR if you want to donate a sample. Is there anything else that people need to kind of know about that other than down in your area?
Yeah, so there's a couple of things to remember. There is a CWD dashboard on our webpage that kind of shows you how collection's been going and where the positive samples have been at, so you can check that out. Then I would also remind people that the sampling that the DNR does, we have a quota that we're trying to reach for our statistical analysis, but every hunter has the opportunity to submit their sample even after we quit collecting samples through a portal through Iowa State University Veterinary Lab, and that's available on our website as well. But they'll have to pay for the actual testing, the hunter will. If they work with us, we will include those samples in our shipping, so it doesn't cost them anything to ship those samples, but they'll be responsible for the cost of those sample testing after we've reached our quota. So if you want to have your animal sample, get it to us now, and it won't cost you a thing.
Yeah, there you go. You know, I talked to a friend of mine out in Wyoming, and he said that the deer population in Wyoming has just been horrible because of CWD this year.
It is dropping dramatically, and it's got a lot of people out west concerned. We're starting to see some of the fruition of the people from 15 years ago that said it wouldn't be a problem, and the biologist said it will be in the future, and it's the population is starting to go down. pretty severely.
Yeah, has that gotten into the elk at all?
Absolutely, yeah. It's been an elk, any of the cervids, so elk, moose, all those species are susceptible, but deer are the one that tends to be the most highlighted.
Okay. Well, and gosh, we've been talking about that for 20-something years now. I mean, are we any closer to understanding how those prions are transferred, or are we any closer to a prevention?
No, I don't think the prevention is there yet. It's the prevention is for trying to prevent the spread.
Yeah.
And so we're not into the actual figuring out, can we fix the problem, the disease itself. There is no vaccine. There is nothing out there that we could do on an individual animal basis. It's really slowing that spread down or containing that spread, just like you would any disease, is keep it from getting out into the general population as much as possible.
Yeah. Well, what about EHD? Are we any closer on vaccines or anything like that, where we could put minerals or something out for the, and let the populations hit that way, or where is that at?
So EHD is a completely different disease, and in general, most states have laws or rules against the fact that we do not medicate wild animals, that they are wild for a reason. So that's not something that's done, again, on a population level basis. But what we see down south is as those animals are exposed to EHD, they develop a natural immunity against it.
Yeah.
In the Midwest, or the upper Midwest especially, because our animals turn over so fast, and we don't see those outbreaks as annually as they do down south, we see a whole new group of animals that have never been exposed to it when it pops up, and so they're susceptible. So we don't have that built-in immunity in the Midwest.
So they have built-in the wild deer populations down south, because EHD is more prevalent. They have more antibodies running around in the deer.
Basically, yes. Yeah, they're exposed every year, so it's no big deal to them.
Huh.
It's kind of like us and the Midwest humidity. We just know it's coming, and it's there, and we're ready for it.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know that states they had laws against medicating or trying to vaccinate wild animals. I didn't know that.
Yeah, most states do. Iowa does.
Huh.
Yeah.
How long has that been going on? Since forever?
Yeah, forever. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well,
you think about the short term of that. If you go out and put some mineral out, or you try to do something to vaccinate an animal behind your house, that animal may not stay behind your house, and somebody else shoots it, and then they go to consume it. They don't know what is in that animal.
Well, I didn't think about it. I'm sure that I'm sure that we wouldn't be doing that if it had a counter or side effect against humans. Me, Jim, I'm always just asking questions.
Yep. It's good intentions. People think that we can do that, but we have to remember there's a difference between domesticated animals and wild animals.
Yeah.
And in Iowa, that line gets blurred because we are so good in Iowa of dealing with domesticated animals.
Yeah. Well, no, I think you guys do a great job. I should say folks. I gotta start saying folks more, because you got some wonderful ladies over there at the DNR that are doing some great things. So
we have some fabulous. All of our employees work so hard. I wish people could come and see what they do on a daily basis, and they don't just do it for the paycheck. There's no doubt about that. These are people that are passionate about the outdoors themselves. They love participating in the outdoors, and they truly enjoy helping other people enjoy the outdoors.
Yeah, I've said for years, people would be shocked how many DNR officers and biologists and stuff actually use their own money to do their job, because the budget's not there, and they want to continue to protect the resource, and they go and take money out of their own funds to make sure that they're able to do the job. I know several people that have done that over the years, and that's dedication to the highest degree, in my humble opinion.
Yeah, they're teaching classes, they're doing hunter ed, they're working. I hate to say this, and on air, is they're working hours they're not getting paid for, which we're not supposed to do, and they really want to make sure that the animals are protected and taken care of, and they want to make sure that people can utilize them and enjoy them.
Yep.
And they'll do what it takes to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, how's our grouse population doing?
Yeah, we don't have great grouse numbers. I'm hoping to work some surveys in with our spring turkey hunters. But we've had more grouse calls this year, so there must be some uptick in what people are trying to get after. We've got some limited grouse populations in northeast Iowa. And if you want to go spend a lot of time hiking, you could probably find one up there, but it's not something you're going to go out and be very successful at on without putting some effort in.
Yeah, no, I get it. All right, buddy. Listen, happy Turkey Day to you. I always appreciate you. I'll be bugging you again in February and start talking a little turkey. And let me know if there's anything you need me to get out to the folks. I'll be more than happy to do that for you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Just remind your listeners to always be checking our Facebook page, and we appreciate phone calls all the time.
Yeah.
Make sure you're still in contact with your local dealer people.
All right. Don't forget now, you start hearing whoops, you better call me.
I will. I will.
Thanks, Jim.
You bet.
There he goes, Mr. Jim Coffey. Super, super nice fella right there. It is 7:30 and some change here on 1350 ESPN. Let me hit a real quick break. I can stay out to beat. And Hoyt says it's getting bad. CWD is getting bad in Virginia. Sorry to hear that. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Hi, my name is Jackie, and a little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A peppermint chip milkshake is the whipped cream and the cherry on top. It's like a little bow on top of this great present of peppermint chip goodness. It tastes like the holidays.
Pollard or
Hey, my
Williams?
name is Chandler, and a little thing I love
Williams
about
for
the Chick-fil-A
Detroit,
peppermint chip milkshake
and
is
Pollard
the
for
little
Dallas.
pieces of the
Oh, I
peppermint
play
that you
Pollard.
get. For me, no milkshake is topped in the peppermint chip
I
milkshake.
haven't heard anything on the Zeke. What
Milkshake on the
is
Chick-fil-A
that?
app
Oh,
today. Available
you know,
for a
actually,
limited
I'd play
time.
Williams.
Customers paid for their testimonials.
Really?
Yeah, because they're playing Buffalo. They're going to have to
Hey
run the
everybody,
ball.
Outdoors Dan here. Let me ask you a quick question. Are you a hunter? If you are, there's a
I wouldn't be
group that I
playing
would like to
Swift.
introduce you
Williams
to.
is their
That's
lead
Hunting
back.
Works for
Yeah,
Iowa.
Williams is
Hunting Works
playing
for Iowa is a statewide organization that
They're
is
playing
focused on
Buffalo.
not only what
Giants.
hunting is, but what it
Oh,
does
then
for
I
the state of
definitely
Iowa.
play Williams.
Did you know hunting in Iowa annually brings
That's right.
in
Buffalo's
economic
just playing the
resources
game
to
in
our state?
Detroit.
Yeah.
Hunters
Okay.
buy tags and permits every year so
Yeah,
they can hunt
Vikings been pretty good about stopping the run.
retail stores, gas stations, convenience stores, outfitters,
Is
and
Kenyon
guides all
Drake,
over the state
is
of
he going to
Iowa.
be worth
That
anything
leads to
anymore?
hundreds of
No, I
millions
told
of
you it was
dollars
just
in
that one
state
game.
taxes and retail sales
He sure
that
made
help
it.
keep Iowa
Made
moving
it
forward.
work.
Yeah.
Anti-hunting groups are working hard every
Yeah.
year to
But
limit
Gus
their
Edwards
ability
is
to hunt
back,
here.
so you can
So
drop
Hunting
him.
Works for Iowa is partnering with not only hunters but businesses all across the state to protect your rights. If you want to learn more about Hunting Works for Iowa, or if you're interested in becoming a partner, please go check out.
What a beautiful day! Can't believe next weekend's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
When you go
Can you believe that
Can
already?
you go the extra step
Ridiculous.
and try to stay undetected and lethal? Well, Lethal Products can help you do that every trip. It starts by washing your clothes with the Lethal Products scent-free detergents, providing a layer of protection to avoid their noses. The next step is taking a scent-free shower, using Lethal shampoo and body wash and deodorant. Then spraying down when you get to your hunting area with Lethal Products field and dirt cover sprays. If you do this system, your encounters will go way up while hunting big game, keeping your stink to a minimum.
I think the
Lethal
best
Products also
free
feature
agent
field
pick I
body
would have
wipes
is
you can
Rondell
use to
Moore
wipe down
for
after walking
Arizona.
into the tree.
That's nice, David. Nice picture. Huh?
Rondell Moore was the best.
Also provides protection from
Aside
little
from
pests
Drake,
like
that one
ticks and
game,
mosquitoes
the
with
best
their bug
overall
and tick
pickup
repellent.
I've had on the free
Lethal
agent
Products
market
is
has
a hunting
been
system you
Rondell
can
Moore.
count on.
Oh, yeah.
For more information on Lethal Products, just go to lethalproducts.com. That's lethalproducts.com. Or Archery Field and Sports in Altoona. Lethal Products will help you be lethal in the field.
If you're into the outdoors, whether it's camping, hunting, or fishing, you want your camping setup to be easy and your stay
Pick
as
up Paris
comfortable as
Campbell.
possible. Camprite has been helping folks enjoy the outdoors as
That's
problem-free as
kind of giving
possible
a
since
shout out.
1999.
Hopefully
Camprite
he'll be able to
employees
do
are
something.
outdoor
I
enthusiasts that
really
teams
don't
and
know if I'll
design
need
each
him, but
product to make sure your adventures are ones you'll want to remember. They carry great tents like
I
the
think if
original
I can
tent cot
shoehorn
that started
him
it
into a
all.
trade,
This
and
fully enclosed off-the-ground sleep shelter combines the comfort
I
of a
don't know
standard
yet.
sleeping
I
cot
want to get
with
something
the
out of
added
Nathan.
protection of a tent. Camprite features several models of tent cots units, including single and
Hell,
double
I'd love
units.
to tell
They
your
also
brother, like, hey,
specialize
your
in sleeping
season's
bags,
done for.
camping
Let
tables,
me
cooking
get some.
preppers,
Like,
chairs,
I
and
want
other
He ain't gonna
quality
do
outdoor
that.
I
products.
know.
With over
I'm
70
shocked he
years of
traded
field
me
testing all
Pierce
the free
for.
outdoor gear
I hated
products,
giving up
Camprite
ATN, to
will
be
go
honest with
tours
you.
to make your
I
adventures
was,
comfortable and
I had to
yeah.
do it though because I
Check
had
out
him
all
and
these Camprite
Walker
products
off
at your
the
local
same week.
Sportsman's Warehouse store.
I had to have a
Or on
running
the web
back.
at camprite.com. That's camprite with
Yeah.
a K.com.
And Damian Pierce and
In
him are
these
right
times
there.
when a
So
lot of us are working from home, it's
Yeah,
even more
it was
important
about,
to make
yeah,
sure your
I mean, you
home
didn't
is the
lose
right
much.
temperature and comfortable. Now is a great time to call the experts at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling at 287-6000
what's everybody doing today?
to schedule a check on your current heating and
Be a
cooling
good day for a
systems.
nap.
Is your house too dry and giving your family issues?
Boy, my dog's been
Honeywell
grumpy lately.
dehumidifier system
Your dog,
installed with your
anybody's
AC
dog
heating
grumpy?
system can solve
He
that
don't want to
issue
go out.
right away.
He don't want to. He's
Wyckoff
just
Heating
too
and Cooling
cold.
is a family-owned
Grumpy.
and operated business that has been serving Iowa residents and businesses for over 7
Well, there you
years.
go,
They
Jim.
offer
That's
24-hour
exciting.
service and programs like the Peace of Mind Plan for less than $15 a month. So if you want more time on the water or in the woods this year, please call the folks at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling for any of your home or business heating and cooling needs. One call to Wyckoff Heating and Cooling will bring you peace of mind under your roof every day.
When you're getting ready to outfit your next outdoor adventure, there's one place in Ankeny that's your one-stop outdoor shop. That's Sportsman's Warehouse. The Sportsman's Warehouse has everything you need
these
for
breaks
fishing,
kinda long?
hunting, firearms, and camping gear that
Should
will
be
make
5
any
minutes at the
outdoor
most.
trip a success. Sportsman's Warehouse carries nationally known brands that have been tried and proven in the
5.5.
field and on the water. Smokers and grills that will cook all your meat easy to prepare. Kayaks and boat gear are also on hand to help you find more fish when you go wet a line. Sportsman's Warehouse has all the footwear and clothing choices at
Anybody
great
going hunting
prices
today?
that will make sure you are outdoors in comfort and style. If you're traveling,
I know one thing. I'm sick of that wind, man. That wind needs to settle down for a while. You know it?
So next time you're planning your next outdoor adventure, make
Well, I had
sure
a nice
you
buck
check
in the
out
backyard. I put a
Sportsman's
picture of it on
Warehouse.
Twitter last night.
This is the Outdoor Call
Or
Radio
video.
with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Thanks to Jim Coffey for coming on and talking a little bit about the outdoors with us this morning. The Iowa DNR is going to be working with hunters again this shotgun season to collect deer sample tissues to test for CWD. So far this fall, one hunter harvested deer from Wayne County that has been confirmed positive for the always fatal disease. Hunters interested in participating in the surveillance effort are encouraged to contact their local wildlife biologist like Jim or whoever's in your area to arrange for a sample to be collected. If they're interested, but the sample quota has been filled, we will assist them in submitting their sample through the hunter submission system in partnership with the Iowa State University that comes with a fee of $25. Changes to deer seasons, population management. January antlerless season will be available in Allamakee, Winneshiek, Decatur, Appanoose, Monroe, and Wayne counties. If the number of unsold antlerless licenses on the third Monday December exceeds 100, licenses will be available the same day the season is reinstated. Only antlerless deer may be taken during the population management January antlerless season. Hunting is allowed on public land and private land with permission. Shotguns, handguns, muzzleloaders, bows, crossbows, centerfire rifles, 223 to 500 caliber, with a published or calculated muzzle energy of 500 foot-pounds or higher may be used. Excess tags in the January antlerless season will be available in all counties with unsold county antlerless tags on January 10th. License will be available beginning January 11th until quotas are filled. Due to the compressed timeline, these licenses will not be available online. Only antlerless deer may be taken during the excess tag January antlerless season. Only centerfire rifles 223 to 500 and a published or calculated muzzle energy of 500 foot-pounds or higher are allowed in the excess tag January antlerless season. Antlerless quotas have changed in 17 counties. See Picture 8 in the Iowa Hunting, Trapping, Migratory Game Bird Regs for current quotas. Good morning, Gary Peck. Chilly in the swamp this morning, 4 below up there in Minnesota. Hi, Fishing Dave. Good to see you. Gary, that's cold. I don't care who you are. That's cold. Hey, JLM is going to have a big Glock sale going on. That is going to be on Black Friday, and they're going to open the doors at 6 a.m., so get out there for some special savings on some Glocks. I know Dave said he had a bunch of Glocks in, and they got really good deals going on, so that's fine. All right, let's try to give a pair of diamond earrings away from Herman's Fine Jewelers. If you haven't won anything in the last 30 days, you want to try, we're going to help you out with your Christmas shopping this year. 244-1350, 244-1350. And Andrew will get a couple calls lined up, and we'll see if we can get you. We got some specific questions for you while we're doing that. Let's see. All islands can help protect fish and wildlife through the turn-in poachers. The turn-in poachers is always have that on your phone, because if you ever see some bad activity going on in your neck of the woods, something that shouldn't be going on, it's I always look at it like we're the eyes and the ears of all the DNR out there. We're an extension of them, and we want to make sure everybody's out there being fair and doing the right thing. So keep that tip line going on your phone. Informed information is reported to the turn-in poacher systems all year long, with a notable increase in September to January as part of the fall and winter hunting seasons. Regardless of the time of year or day of the week, the most important factor for the public is using the tip system is timeless. Our officers work out hours and weekends, so if you wait until Monday to report what happened over the weekend, the evidence can be gone or destroyed if the poacher is nowhere to be found, said Matt Berner, District Supervisor for the Iowa Department of Natural Resources Law Enforcement Bureau. Call as soon as you know something. The quicker we're on the scene, the better the chance we can catch them in the act of committing the crime. He said callers should provide as much detail as possible, like the location, the person committing the act, and their name if known, the location of the animal that was killed, type of vehicle, make, model, color, license plate if possible, and accurate step-by-step account of the event as it happened. If you see this something that doesn't look right, take a picture or video and pass it along to the officer. Even if it's something questionable, report it and let the officer determine if they need to dig a little further to see if follow-up is necessary. Information can be reported online at iowadnr.gov/tip or by calling the hotline at 1-800-532-2020. That's 1-800-532-2020. You can remain anonymous. People will provide information that leads to a successful case or eligible for rewards ranging from $200 up to $1,500 or more. I didn't know that. Or more. Rewards are paid in part by the $2 donation provided by hunters and anglers when purchasing a license. Since 2009, more than 2,200 formal cases have been submitted through the TIP program. You don't have to be a hunter or angler to call in a tip. We appreciate all extra eyes in the field working together to keep thieves from stealing the fish and game in the state that belongs to everybody. Trespassing is a year-round issue, but in the fall can often be associated with the wildlife violations. When someone witnessing trespassing, ideally first call the sheriff and a second call to the local conservation officer that will help to ensure the officers nearest to the area can respond. And I'm just saying, listen, if you see somebody out there, especially during the seasons, if you have something going on, just make sure that you report it, because it's a safety thing. Especially if during shotgun season, if you got somebody out there sitting behind a tree, and then you got people that are pushing that shouldn't be pushing your ground, call the sheriff department. Don't get into an argument or a fight. Let them handle it. But, I mean, we don't want people shooting and running deer or anything like that. Not everybody does that, but some people do, especially if we have people out there sitting on the ground. So it's a safety thing more than anything. So get out there. All right, let's go talk to Tony this morning. Tony, see what he's up to. Good morning, Tony. How are you today?
Pretty good.
All right, Tony, do you want to try and win one of those diamond earring sets? Tony? Do what? Okay. All right, Tony. What is Andrew's favorite diamond?
I love this diamond.
Yeah. Do what? That's not what we're looking for, Tony, but good try. Thank you for calling, bud. 244-1350. 244-1350. What is Andrew's favorite diamond? If you listen to the show, you should know this. He's always talking about it.
Yeah, the best type of diamond.
Yeah, there you go. 244-1350. 244-1350 is the number to call, and we'll get you situated on that. Gary said, it is chilly, man. I'm telling you what, 4 below is chilly for anybody, Gary. That's just cold, man. Cold. What was that? I have no idea what that noise was. Did you hear that? That was... Morning, Dr. TJ. Where you been? I ain't seen you in a long time. You doing okay, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Over there at Advanced Family Dentistry, Dr. TJ Williams. Got a walleye story for you. They're going to be changing the length limit effective January 1st in Rathbun. I'll tell you more about that here in a second. Morning, Nathan. It's cold in Illinois. I believe that. Let's go say hi to Steve. I believe we got Steve on the line. Good morning, Steve. How are you today?
Great. How are you?
I'm doing well. You getting ready for Turkey Day?
We are.
Oh, that's a good thing. You want to take a shot at these diamond earrings?
He likes the ball diamond the best.
The ball diamond. That's what I'm looking for. Baseball diamond. Yep. That's his favorite diamond. All right. Hey, we'll call you after the show and get that information for you, okay?
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you, Steve. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Bye.
There goes Steve. Good morning, Rick.
Yeah, the ball diamond is the best diamond. It doesn't need to shine. Just needs to flash some leather, hit some bombs, maybe bunt once or twice.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
By the way, always thought about it. Wanted to ask, going to a game. I love going to it. I love going to a game, and I love trying out different foods.
Yeah.
If you get to the ballpark, I'm talking like you go where there's options aplenty, right? You go to the Twins game. What do you get?
Well, I would never go to a Twins game. I like seeing good baseball. Ba-bum-bum. Yeah, well, there you go. Now, if I was
to a Cardinals,
if I was going to a Cardinals game, or the iCubs, we like
iCubs.
We like the iCubs.
So, say you're going to an iCubs game, what do you get?
Well, there's only two choices for me if I'm going to an iCubs game, and that is going to. What is that noise?
Your computer's doing something.
My computer's goofing up. The barbecue nachos.
Oh yeah.
Stu's barbecue nachos.
Stu's.
Yeah, you got to and a lemonade.
Oh, yeah. that's a combo classic.
Yeah. And my second would be the classic American hot dog.
So how would you do the hot dog though?
Well, there's only one way to do a hot dog. It's ketchup and mustard.
See,
that's the only way to eat a hot dog.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's the only correct way. Now you can put relish and onions and all that other crud on there, but why ruin a good hot dog?
It's not ruining. It's a different take. It's adding more flavor.
Uh-huh. The only thing would be better would be Cookies barbecue sauce on it.
I can agree with you there. Yeah. What about coleslaw? Have you ever tried that?
You'll never see me eat coleslaw on a hot dog.
Coleslaw dog?
You'll never see me eat coleslaw on a pulled pork sandwich either. It is not gonna happen. I got into it with some guys in Tennessee over that. I went down there turkey hunting with my buddy from Arctic Ice. When was that? 10 years ago? I was filming a TV show, and he goes, "Hey, I got this great barbecue place. I'm gonna take you for lunch." I said, "Hey, I'm up for barbecue. I like that." So we go in there, and I said, he goes, "What?" I goes, "Hey, try the pulled pork rocks." So I said, "I'll take a pulled pork sandwich and some fries and a sweet tea." When you're in the South, everything's a sweet tea. So even if it's not sweet, it's sweet tea. That's what they say. So we get through the line, I pay for the food and sit down, and I get my sandwich, and it looked like it was kind of, built up a little bit. And I open it up, and there's coleslaw on my pulled pork sandwich. And I looked at my buddy, I said, what is that? He goes, "What do you mean?" He goes, "There's coleslaw on my pulled pork sandwich." He goes, "Dan, that's what we do down here." I said, "Well, you guys are messed up." I said, "I don't want my salad on my sandwich." So I scraped it off, and these people at the restaurant saw me scrape the coleslaw off the pulled pork sandwich, and they got offended. They got upset with me. And I said, "I'm sorry, but I'm not going to eat coleslaw on my pulled pork." "Well, I'm going to tell you something, Yankee. That's what we do down here, and that's the only way that you should eat our pulled pork sandwich." I said, "Well, watch this." And I scraped it off, and I ate my sandwich. I said, "That coleslaw's pretty good on the side." Yeah, they didn't like me very much. "Yankee? You're Yankee?" I said, "Hey, I'm not really a Yankee. My family's from Kentucky. I was born in Missouri, or Illinois, and I grew up in Missouri. I'm not really a Yankee."
Well, what you should say is, "I'm not a Yankee, I'm a Cardinal fan."
Well, see, they love the Cardinals down there in Tennessee.
Really?
Yeah, Tennessee's are big Cardinal fans. Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Well, no, it's good baseball.
Good baseball.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's
11 World Series rings.
Oh, way to live in the past.
Yeah. Well, see, that's what losers say. What, well, that's in the past, man. Yeah, no, that's just history. That's called historic.
Yeah,
that's called kicking rear for decades,
and
is
now
what that's called.
They can't do anything.
What are you talking about? They just won a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah?
Absolutely.
No.
1983. That was a few years ago. Didn't they win after that?
They did.
Yeah, what year did they win after 83?
It's like 2017. No, it hasn't been in the last 5 years, but
yeah. Well, anyway,
it's like 2014, I think.
Well, they're usually in the playoffs. That's all I'll say.
Well, usually the one and done.
I don't care.
It's like the token one and done.
They're still. And what's your team? The Atlanta what?
Former World Series champions.
The former. Look who's living in the past. Yeah. Yeah. I last time I looked, the Houston Astros were the World Series champs, not the Braves.
The Braves.
Yeah. The chokers.
The champs.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. The Atlanta Chokers.
You can't say that when the Cardinals are choking.
Yeah. 7:50 and some change. I'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
You're heading out on your morning hunt well before sunrise, so you can stay undetected from that giant you've been chasing all season. Wouldn't it be nice to know exactly where your stand or blind location is without letting
Okay, that's 3 pairs of earrings, right?
Have you ever heard of Onyx? Onyx is one of the most important pieces of hunting gear that you can use and always have with you. The Onyx Hunt app allows you not only to get from your truck to your hunting spots, it also allows you to mark and save your parking spots, scrapes, food plots, rub lines, or some possible next stand locations. The Onyx Hunt app is also a great way to see your property and know where you stand. Onyx is a mobile app that you can take anywhere. It's recognized by game wardens all around the country as a valuable hunting tool. So, if you want to always know where you are and have the ability to save information that will help you be a better hunter,
yeah, I'm just used to them winning every year.
At your app store today.
Tacticam has launched the best-in-class cellular trail camera, the #1 selling action camera in the industry. The new Reveal by Tacticam will change the way you scout forever. Not only is it one of the easiest to set up, but the most affordable cellular camera on the market. As you know, you educate your game and leave your scent when checking cameras in the field. With Reveal, those issues are gone. You can receive pictures in almost real time right to your app without going into the field. The Reveal offers half-second.
It is Native American month.
Game from up to 96 feet away in 4G and LTE wireless modules. Verizon and AT&T plans available. 24-inch LCD screen, adjustable night illumination, and data plans starting as low as $5 a month. The Reveal's world-class app allows you to set up your camera, add cameras, view and organize pictures, and much more. Again, plans starting as low as $5 a month. The new Reveal by Tacticam saves time, gas, and most importantly, helps you stop educating your game. RevealCellCam.com for more info. You're ready for your next outdoor adventure. Wouldn't it be nice to have high-definition footage as a fun memory of your time in the outdoors? Well, Tacticam has been helping hunters do that very thing. Whether it's one of our 5.0 or the 5.0 wide camera, you're going to capture your hunts like never before. They can help you cover your bow fishing trips with a new Tacticam fish cam that's totally waterproof and ready to record some
we're all caught up, right?
action. All the Tacticam cameras feature 4K resolution, Wi-Fi compatible, feature live stream capabilities with over 2.5 hours of core time and feature image stabilization that's far above other cameras in its class. The Tacticam remote lets you hook up multiple cameras.
I woke up at 2:30. I could not get back to sleep. Hate waking up when it's not hunting season. I don't mind waking up if it's 2:30 or 3 o'clock if I'm going hunting. Get up a little early, take a shower, get something to eat. When there's no hunting going on and the dog just looks at you and goes, "What are you doing?" He's grumpy, man. He gets mad at me if I wake him up in the middle of the night.
On their adventures for over 40 years. Itasca learned over the years that using only the highest quality materials and hardware is the way to make footwear for the whole family in all situations. Whether you're out elk hunting, chasing moose or whitetails, riding snowmobile trails, or ice fishing in sub-zero weather, Itasca footwear will provide you not only a great fit, but comfort for all-day adventures. Itasca has sizes and styles for the whole family. You want to give them the same comfort and fit that you look for in footwear so everyone can enjoy their day. Look for Itasca Footwear, trusted by millions of customers at most major and family-owned retails. For more information or footwear styles, please go to www.itascabrands.com. Itasca Footwear. They will keep you on the move.
Hi, this is Dr. Don Gilbert from New Life Counseling Services with offices
Dr. Don.
in Ankeny, Iowa. I know things can be tough.
We got to get him on the radio. I haven't got him on the radio lately.
With relationship issues, parenting struggles, anxiety, depression, or folks just looking for a new direction or plan in their life. If you find yourself struggling and are looking for someone to help you find answers to a better relationship, a marriage, or just helping with everyday stress, please consider calling me at New Life. We offer a family-friendly, straightforward approach to helping you to get through the layers of stress that can be harmful to your health, relationships, and your work. The staff at New Life offer one-on-one sessions that get right to the heart of the matter. We work with you so you can discover better choices on how to handle the issues you might be dealing with in your life. When you're looking for someone to listen to you, we're here. Please consider calling us for a confidential appointment at New Life, 515-225-4006 in West Des Moines, or 964-5003 in Ankeny. Also find us 24/7 at newlifecounseling.com. We are here to help you when you need us.
That big buck has eluded you for seasons. You see his scrape line, but just can't figure him out. Have you heard of Pure Whitetail? Pure Whitetail can help you see more deer and target that buck that haunts you. Pure Whitetail has some of the best deer.
What's everybody going to have for Thanksgiving? Turkey. We're having turkey.
Whitetail's natural and synthetic products are developed straight off their farm. Scents like Bed It Up, Fixation, and Power Shot, to name a few. Scents are available in powder and liquid form to last longer on hanging branches or scrapes. Try the White Lightning Estrus scent. It's a proven scent that bucks can't resist. Pure Whitetail is more than scents. It's a community of hunters that are family. Just go to purewhitetail.com and check out all they have to offer. Scents, hunting gear, seed, grilling sauces, coffee, apparel, field staff opportunities.
Smoked brisket, boy. That sounds good, Mike.
Successful in the field? Go to purewhitetail.com or look them up on Facebook. If you love to hunt, join the Pure Whitetail family today.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a great pre-Thanksgiving weekend. Next Thursday is the big day, big turkey day. Hey, congratulations to Larry Mack and Ryan. Larry and Ryan both tagged on a nice deer in Missouri for Respect the Game TV, and then they went down to Kansas to Donovan's, and Ryan shot about 159-inch 10-pointer. Really nice buck. So congratulations to Ryan.
Congrats.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the footage on the TV show. We'll have a good season on Respect the Game TV this year, that's for sure. That's for sure. All right, I'm going to keep moving. We'll be back after about 2 minutes. We're going to have Rob and I believe Rob and Christy from Revelton. They got some new stuff coming out. We want a perfect time for the holidays.
Oh, yeah.
And then I got a whole bunch of Black Friday deals I want to throw at you. If you're looking to do some shopping or just pick some stuff up for yourself, you're going to be able to save some big money next week. So we'll be right back on 1350. And then, I got to tell you about that walleye regulation too next hour. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
They're one of America's favorite fish to go after. Whether you call them old papermouth or a slab, folks love to chase after the tasty crappie. And the folks at PureCrappie.com are waiting to help you limit out your next fishing trip. Whether you dip, troll, or cast for them, PureCrappie.com has the bait, tackle, and apparel every crappie angler will appreciate. So before you head to your favorite fishing hole, head on over to PureCrappie.com. That's PureCrappie.com. They will help you catch more fish.
Let's talk about a story. An Iowa story about a dream that took several years to come true in Osceola, Iowa. It's the story of Revelton Distilling Company. These fine distilled whiskeys, gins, and vodkas were born from the labor of
It just
Rob
don't seem like
Christina
Thanksgiving
Taylor.
already.
It's amazing hearing the customers' descriptions.
I mean, I don't know. It's just, where did Halloween go?
Tastes and satisfies
Right.
every
You know,
sip.
I mean, is it me, just me,
or the
Does it
robust
seem like it's ready to have Thanksgiving already?
Revelton Distilling visitors can't believe the flavor.
I mean, all I know is I was getting ready to go on the moose hunt in September, and next thing I know, it's Thanksgiving.
Through Sunday in Osceola. They're
That's
located
crazy.
at 1400 West Clay Street, right off I-35.
It takes forever to get here, and it's gone like that.
Local grocery and other retailers around Iowa. Please check them out online at reveltondistilling.com or visit them at the distillery. If it's time to celebrate or just time to sit back and unwind, well, then it's time.
Boy, I'm getting gray. Look at that. I'm going to have to cut that off. I'm too young to be gray. Getting old. Gotcha.
1350 ESPN.
No problem. We'll get to you here in just a bit. Just right. That ain't go. Yeah. All right, welcome back to hour number 2 of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. Hour number 2 is brought to you by the fine folks at Elite Archery. Have you checked out that new Omnia yet? If you've not, I've got big news coming here in a couple weeks. About week and a half. I got the Omnia for you to look at, and well, I just can't say anything more, but I'm just telling you right now, you're going to want to take that shootability challenge and get to your nearest Elite dealer. I was down at Archery Field and Sports yesterday and the day before, and I talked to Nick and the guys, and even Nick said he was impressed with that Omnia. Go check it out. They got one hanging for you to fire, and I don't know if Sportsman's has got theirs yet or not, but go out there to your nearest Elite dealer and give them a try, and you'll see what all the fuss is about. With Elite, I promise you, you're going to love that Elite feel. I love mine because I tell you what, my Envision never shot better. And when I had the opportunity, I got both my tags filled, and it's nice to have a good hunting partner to help you make sure that shot goes where you need it. All right, let's go to the phones, and we're going to go talk to one fine feller, Mr. Rob Taylor. How you doing, buddy?
Good, Dan. How are you this morning?
I woke up at 2:30, and I don't know why. So I'm a little tired this morning.
You woke up at 2:30 this morning. I know a good doctor that could help relieve some of that issue.
You know what? I'm about ready to come and talk to her because I don't know what it is lately, but I don't mind getting up at 2:30 or 3 if I'm hunting. But when I'm not hunting, it's kind of a pain in the rear, to be honest with you, because you can't go back to sleep.
Yeah, I think we're reaching that age that it's the good Lord's little joke.
Yeah. Well, you know what it was? I woke up and then I started for some reason thinking about all the bees you have down there in southern Iowa, and I'm wondering, are all the bees in for the winter? Are they hibernating? What's going on with the Revelton bees?
They are, but what you'll find is they're in their hives currently, but next week when it's in their upper 40s, it's really hard on bees when it gets cold and then warm and then cold. Because every time it warms up, the bees think, "Oh, it's spring," and they go out and try and forage for food. And quite frankly, that's where we risk losing a lot of bees because it takes a lot of energy to go out and forage, find no food, and try and make it back to the hive.
Yeah, that stinks. Hey, do you put those little slat things in the bottom of the hive so they can get in and out, but mice and stuff can't get in?
Absolutely.
Yeah, aren't you impressed that I even know about that?
I am kind of impressed.
Yeah, I've been reading up on bees lately. I don't know why, but I thought that was pretty cool that that everybody that raises bees does that. I think that's neat.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we need all the bees we can get, man. Is it still? I can't believe how expensive those hives are, Rob.
Yeah, they're bee rustling is a thing, believe it or not, where we've got people still all over the United States that are stealing beehives because they have such value, especially if you got them loaded for honey for winter. So luckily that's gone down. That thievery has gone down quite a lot in Iowa, but it's still a huge problem, specifically in California this time of the year when beekeepers like myself and others, we tend to send our beehives out to California to help pollinate out there. And people wait for those hives to come out there and watch them get set and then turn around 24 hours or less and pick them up. So it's a huge issue.
You need to put like a little GPS tag on your hives, and then that way Hank can call them up and say, "I have a unique set of skills. I will find you."
Absolutely, absolutely. And they do make those GPS
tags.
Well, they're RFI tags is what they are.
Yeah.
So if it moves or falls over or anything at all, it'll notify my phone. So I have that on several of my hives anymore.
I don't blame you. Those are really kind of neat. Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this or not, but we got something really nice coming out of Revelton I've been waiting for, and is it still next month?
It's still probably going to be next month or January, but
can we tell everybody what's coming out? Or
yes, why don't we do it?
No, I'm asking because I don't want to say anything until I'm supposed to, but I'm chomping at the bit because I'm kind of getting excited about it.
Dan, I'm happy for you to make the announcement.
Oh, really? Oh, are we breaking news right now? Really?
You are. You're breaking news.
Wow. All right, everybody. This is Outdoors Dan. We have breaking news.
Black and white, clear as crystal.
No, you played the wrong one. You're supposed to play, ladies and gentlemen, I have a special announcement. That's the one you need to play. Not that one. He's the worst. He's the worst producer I've ever had. I mean, it's. Yeah, I'm telling you. You would figure he would have the breaking news thing all queued up, ready to go, Rob.
What a dope.
Yeah.
What a maroon.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, Revelton, go ahead, Rob.
So we're happy to announce that next month, probably towards the tail end of December, we will be releasing our first brown spirits, which will be our rye and high rye whiskey that has been aging between 18 and 20 months. So we will have that first release of Distiller's Edition rye, and we actually call it our sneak peek rye. So it'll be very limited release, and boy, I got to tell you, Dan, we've been tasting from a few of these barrels, and oh my gosh, is it good!
Yeah, Hank said they turned out really nice.
They did.
Yeah, I tell you, and Larry Mack and I were talking about that down in Kansas. We told everybody because everybody was asking us about what was going on with you. Now, I was just in Hy-Vee 2 days ago with Jenny, and we saw the cookies and cream and stuff there. Not the cookies and cream, but the
whiskey and cream.
Yeah, whiskeys. Thank you. We saw that, and was it the gin? They had like a little deal set aside for you for some reason, but there was 2 or 3 bottles of different spirits. But is that going to be available in all the Hy-Vees?
In most of the Hy-Vees, and what I always tell your listeners or people that call us is if you go to a Hy-Vee, and quite frankly, we are also stocked by quite a lot of Fairway stores now. Fairway has also become a really great partner of ours. You go back to the wine and spirits area and ask for Revelton, and if they don't have it, ask the wine and spirits manager to bring it in. And over the last nearly 2 years, we are now in all 99 counties in the state of Iowa. We are now in Missouri and Nebraska. Marketing-wise, we've been very strategic about our marketing with people like you, Dan, but the vast majority of the folks that are now carrying Revelton distilling products just picked us up on social media, and it's been a groundswell, and it's been because of them that we've gotten into so many Hy-Vees, Fairways. We are also now in many Casey's General stores, and we're in over 300 restaurants and bars all over central and southern Iowa now.
Well, you're way out of Iowa now. You're all over the place.
I am all over the place, which is awesome.
Yeah, you guys have done very well. So, Christmas is coming up, and if someone enjoys a cocktail or just likes to have a good celebration, I encourage you to go down to Revelton, down in Osceola. I mean, they've got Shine, Barrel Rusted, American Gin, the American Gin. Rob and Christie's Gin is. Several people have said that's the best gin made in the United States.
Yeah, it's been really humbling, and that's all due to my wife, Christy. Which, by the way, I don't know if you know this, but Whiskey Fest is going on in Des Moines today, and that's part of the reason why Christy's not with me right now. So she'll be down at the River Center at Whiskey Fest today with a Revelton booth.
Oh, there you go. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Mulberry, the Mulberry Gin, the honey, whiskey and cream liqueur. The whiskey and cream can be used for mudslides and all that other fun stuff. The honey and the vodka. So and then we'll be adding the the rye, and what was the other one, Rob?
Well, don't forget our mulberry gin. Believe it or not, that mulberry gin is our #1 selling product in Iowa right now.
Yep.
It's a great mulberry mule.
Didn't I say that? Did I miss that?
You must have.
I got my list. It's Shine Barrel Rested Gin and the American Gin, the mulberry, the honey. You know, the honey flavored whiskey, and then the whiskey and cream liqueur, and then we got the honey flavored vodka and the vodka, right?
Yep, you got it.
Yeah, and the root beer.
Yep, and the non-alcoholic root beer. So we've got a lot of folks that love to combine that whiskey and cream liqueur with our Revelton root beer, which we've partnered with Megan McKay at Peachtree Brewing in Knoxville to make our root beer. And I challenge anybody. It's one of the best root beers out there. And the only place that you can buy our root beer is at the distillery. So it's a great reason to travel down to the distillery.
All right, I got 2 questions for you. One, when can I come down and get a bottle?
See you later today, Dan.
No, I'm not going to do that to you today. Not today. I want, and can I please get a couple? Can you and Christy donate yourselves a couple bottles of the rye for the Beast Feast?
Well, if I recall, I think we talked about this last time. Believe it or not, it's against federal law to give alcohol away.
Well, I thought if you guys did it, it was okay.
Yep. But Rob and Christy Taylor would be more than happy to purchase a couple bottles.
That's why I said you and Christy instead of Revelton.
The state and federal government, I just want to put them on notice to let them know that I'm not getting alcohol away as a distillery.
Absolutely.
What do you think you have to do?
Yeah, well, no, because we're always doing things above board here on the program. And, that's why I have Revelton on the back of the Outdoor Call radio truck. Because I want everywhere to know, everywhere I go, people that are behind me looking at Revelton know that we are always above and board and just have great spirit.
Love it, Dan. And by the way, that truck looks awesome.
Well, it's because the Revelton thing.
And some other sponsors. You've done good. Your sponsors love you, man.
Hey,
and your producer.
Yeah, well, he's. I got to send him to school or something. He's horrible. Yeah. Hey, you would be shocked how many people I get. What's Revelton? And it's like, you don't know about Revelton and Osceola, but you have got to get in the truck and head down to Revelton.
Love it, man.
Yeah. Hey, and Christy did a really nice YouTube Facebook deal the other day on some mixology stuff.
Yeah, we've got an updated and new and shiny, squeaky new website that we partnered with Nexus 6 to develop. And one of those things that we have is if you grab a bottle of honey whiskey or whiskey and cream or mulberry gin and you're not sure what to do with it, if you just go to ReveltonDistillery.com and click on our videos, Christy's given an instructional video on just about every one of our products that are out there and some of the cocktails that we make down at the distillery. And she does a step-by-step on how to make our drinks. And it's been very successful, and we've had a lot of people comment that normally wouldn't consider themselves mixologists that now know how to make a honey old-fashioned or a mulberry mule or a latte love. There's all kinds of different recipes that she's got on YouTube there, and hats off to her because she's made a lot of people that were not necessarily secure with making cocktails for the holidays pretty secure and being able to use our product.
Yeah. Okay, now we got a new show starting in January. You were busy somewhere the other day, and I was going to tell you about this, but it's going to be kind of a weird show because we're going down the rabbit hole. We're going to be talking about Bigfoot, and you'd be shocked how many emails I get about Bigfoot every year. I got people, Dan, can you come down and look at this or this? We got this going on. Something's bothering our horses, and it's like, okay. We're going to be talking about UFOs, ghosts, and stuff, and I would like to have your permission to promote Revelton and have you guys as the official spirit of the paranormal show we're going to start doing.
Sure, well, let's talk about that some more. That sounds awesome.
Well, no, it's not going to. It's not. This is me giving it to you. I'm not going to charge you for it because you're such a good partner already. I just needed to ask your permission to put you in that kind of a show.
Sounds great.
Is that okay?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You believe me. I've taken so much honey on stuff out of your distillery this year. I kind of feel bad because, I even when you're I've made several trips down there and hey, Hank, you got any of that honey left?
Yeah, Hank and Crystal are awesome, and we've got a new assistant distiller now that just started with us a couple of months ago, and his name is Stacy Groff. And Stacy was one of our fabricators and welders that helped us build the distillery, and gosh, he liked us so much that he came to work for us. So we've got a great team down in the distillery, and I always tell people if you need something to do during the day, swing down and see us. We'll give you a great tour of the distillery and how we make stuff.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited about the new stuff coming out here in a few weeks. So as soon as that is, I'll be watching on Facebook for the official announcement. But I'll be heading down your way as soon as that's done. So because I want to grab one of the first bottles of that.
We'll hold one back for you, Dan. You've been a great partner.
Well, yeah, I'm there for you, man.
Right back at you.
Yeah, you know what? I'd even be happier if you took Andrew off my hands and let him do. Why don't you put him to work down there with Hank?
He's your full responsibility, man.
I'm just telling you right now. You get him and Hank on the mash line. I don't. Oh, that's another thing. Hey, what are you doing? Are you still giving the cooked mash and stuff to farmers?
We are. 100% of our mash goes back to our farmers, and they feed it to their livestock in the form of what I like to call a corn milkshake.
Yeah, and they love it, right?
They love it. Love it, especially in the wintertime when it gets cold like this. That mash is still warm, so it's not only great nutrients, but it also helps keep them warm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What are you doing? What are you doing for Turkey Day?
I think we're going to take the day off and just kind of hang out at home with our family, and then the Saturday after Christmas, Christy's having a holiday high tea, a British holiday high tea down at Revelton. So we're going to be spending quite a lot of the day getting ready for that because we're going to have about 80 to 90 people from all over central and southern Iowa that are bringing their daughters and their granddaughters to come and experience an English high tea at Revelton Distilling Company.
There you go. That's awesome. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, thank you for everything, and thanks for helping us out on the Beast Feast. I know everybody loves, and I appreciate you and Christy personally doing that. And you take care of those bees. I'm worried about those little bees.
Oh, they're doing pretty well. So,
Rob, I'm telling you, he's got 5 or 6 different hives, folks. What you don't understand, and I didn't know this until Rob and Christy educated me on this. Every hive will have a different kind of flavor of honey in it. And
exactly.
Yeah, and I mean, you can really tell the difference. But you take some baby back ribs and you get them on the smoker, and then you start drizzling that honey over it, and then you wrap them, and you go ahead and put them back on to get that nice crisp bark on your ribs, and then you put that Cookies barbecue sauce on top of that. That is some of the best lip smacking ribs you will ever eat in your life. Am I lying, Rob?
You're not, and I'll just say one more. I've got a friend of mine that is a chef up at the Iowa Culinary Institute, Dean Luttrell, and he's now taking our honey whiskey, and he is marinating some pork ribs in that, as well as several other meats. He's marinating them in the honey whiskey overnight.
Uh-huh.
And oh my goodness, does that make a great ribs as well? So
I'm gonna have to try that. That sounds good.
Yeah, it's wicked good.
Yeah.
So,
all right, tell them where they can find you.
ReveltonDistillery.com or 1400 West Clay Street in Osceola, directly across the interstate from I-35. So you just take the Lakeside Casino exit, and rather than turning west, you turn east, go over the bridge, and we are right there.
All right, there you go. Rob, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. Talk to y'all later.
There he goes, Rob Taylor, Revelton Distillery in Osceola. Go check them out. Good folks. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Hi, this is your old friend Speed over at Speed's Golf Cars, located in Wall Lake, Iowa. Just stop on over here. We've got a nice selection of new and used golf carts. We're a club car dealer, so we've got a nice selection of new onward cars, as well as a good mix of utility carts as well. We've got a number of pre-owned golf carts in all types of price ranges. Available with fancy wheels, stereo, we've got it here at Speed's Golf Cars. Let the folks at Speed's handle your golf cart needs. Check out our website for a complete inventory at speedsgolfcars.com.
Heading on your next adventure and looking for some snacks to take? Why not pack a snack that tastes great, gives you protein, and is easy to pack? Have you heard of Soldier Boy beef jerky? Soldier Boy jerky is slow smoked in small batches to ensure generous, tender morsels that taste outstanding. Soldier Boy beef jerky offers the following flavors: sweet heat, original, maple, or pepper flavors that will satisfy you all day in the field. Soldier Boy beef jerky is veteran-owned and proud supporters of the Canines for Warrior Foundation. They also donate to troops that are deployed serving our country. So next time you're looking for snacks from home or on your next outdoor adventure, please remember to reach for some Soldier Boy beef jerky, available at Sportsman's Warehouse. Soldier Boy beef jerky, outstanding taste that keeps you satisfied in the field. For more information, please check us out online at www.sbjerky.com.
In the mood for a great family treat or a special gift idea? Hop on over to the Lotta Pop store, located at 647 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny. That's where you'll find over 30 fresh flavors of the most delicious Iowa-grown popcorn in the central Iowa area. You'll love the fresh pop flavors like caramel, caramel apple, kettle corn, jalapeno cheddar, cheddar cheese, birthday cake, or patriotic mix, just to name a few. You'll find something for everyone at Lotta Pop in Ankeny. Arlie and his crew can help you pick out the perfect variety pack, tin, or gift bag.
Hey, bud.
Lotta Pop has everything you'll need from ready.
Oh, I just called to tell you good job.
To make great popcorn at any event.
No, tell Christy we'll run that extra commercial in there for her because I know she loves that stuff too. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to do that, have you guys in there, and I'll just, as long as I'm on the air, I'll just run that on there and no extra deal for you, just to say thanks.
262-3243 or go online at lottapop.com. Lotta Pop, great tasting popcorn from Iowa since 1960.
Well, no, that's why you'll be the official spirit of the show. Yeah, that's why I was trying to get a hold of you the other day. I called. I'm going to do that for you and like 5 or 6 other partners, just to say thank you for everything. But I just thought that went really well for you guys. So, I love you guys. You guys have been really good, and I appreciate everything. So, yeah, if you need anything, let me know. Otherwise, I'll get a hold of you after the holidays. Okay.
The shakes are just like Mom and Dad.
Because you're going to be busy with that launch and everything. So if you need something, please let me know.
Strawberry cheesecake.
Okay. Have a great Turkey Day, and tell Christy thank you too, please. Thanks, buddy.
You'll be relaxed and
Bye-bye.
enjoying your time at the Central Standard so much, it'll become one of your go-to places. Carry-out is always available at Central Standard. Central Standard Restaurant is located at 1222 Southeast University in Waukee, Iowa. Just a short drive from anywhere. Central Standard Restaurant, the perfect place to fill your tank when you're hungry.
Our dogs are part of the family, and we want to protect them at all times. Do you live in an area that you want to keep open and not have a traditional fence to protect your pet? No worries.
I can't wait for that ride to get out. That's going to be whiskey. That'd be a whiskey sour. That's going to be a good drink there.
Safe for over 19 years. A Pet Stop system will not only keep your pet from leaving your desired area outside, but can also be set up to keep your pet out of areas in your home. The Pet Stop system is underground, keeping your property open and easy to maintain. Plus, with a friendly user app on your phone, you can customize the Pet Stop system to help your dogs enjoy their playtime and stay safe at the same time. For more information on how to protect your buddy and keep your home looking great, call 515-975-2190 or go online at petstop.com. Pet Stop of Des Moines. Outdoors Dan recommended and Raven approved.
Hey, are you in the market for a new RV this year? Here's a place to help you start looking for that new travel partner for your next vacation or outdoor adventure. Head on over to the friendly folks at Imperial RV Center in Ankeny. Imperial RV has been serving Iowa camping enthusiasts for 50 years. They carry pull-behind or fifth-wheel RVs from Sprinter, Hideout, Passport, and Alpine. They now carry SMC horse trailers that have built-in living quarters for rodeo and horse lovers. Imperial RV also features a full-service center ready for any repair that your RV might have. Imperial RV can finance on-site to help you with all your financing needs. They also have a full-service parts department for anything you might need to keep your camper going. They're open Monday through Saturday, located at 1727 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. Please call them at 515-964-1424 or check them out online at ImperialRVCenter.com. That's ImperialRVCenter.com. Imperial RV Center in Ankeny, making memories to last a lifetime.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader 1350 ESPN.
Yeah, they can beat their own garbage can any day without a World Series ring.
Oh, brother.
Gonna show you how the shifter feels, 'cause tonight is the night that we make it real.
Yeah, it's just messed up. They should have taken it away.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. We got a guest lined up, but as usual, Andrew's having a 30-minute conversation with him. We'll do the Sportsman's Warehouse fishing report real quick. Rathbun Lake walleye limits are changing effective January 1st, 2023. Iowa DNR is implementing a 15-inch minimum length limit on all walleye captured from Rathbun Lake starting January 1. All eyes measuring less than 15 inches must be immediately released back. Anglers can keep 5 walleyes per day. The regulation does not apply to the Sheridan River below Rathbun. The upper limit of the regulation will be in the Wayne-Appanoose County line. Currently, there is no length limit on walleyes in Rathbun. The walleye population in Rathbun is one of the most studied in the state. Mark Fleming, fisheries biologist for the Iowa DNR. Biologists monitor to take the evaluate the effectiveness of different regulations and predict changes to the population, improve angler experience, and ensure Iowa has a strong broodstock population. When you catch a walleye in Iowa, that's a good chance that fish got its start at one of the Iowa hatcheries. Since the walleye don't often reproduce naturally in the state of inland rivers or lakes, their populations must be maintained through the DNR stocking program. Hundreds of millions of eggs each year are needed to keep up populations healthy and predominantly collected in the wild broodstock populations at Lake Rathbun. DNR will continue to assess these regs and recommend changes as needed. So there you go. 15 inches, everybody. Let's go to the phones and see what old buddy Joe's doing. Hey, Smeltzer.
Morning, Yankee. How's it going?
I'm good. How you doing there?
I'm doing good. Staying warm today.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that.
I'm working today. I'm not out on the beach. I don't have the palm trees out, because it's cold out. So.
You're not working today?
It sure is cold.
No, I am working today.
Oh, you are working today.
I'm not out on the beach.
Yeah, well, that's all right. Man, Jenny and I were driving somewhere yesterday or the day before, and she goes, and I put the truck in reverse, and the camera system came up in my ZR2, and she goes, how is there a picture of above the truck? I said, you don't know, haven't you listened to the show, honey? She goes, what are you talking about? I said, on these new ZR2s, whenever you put it in reverse, the Chevy's got drones that come out of the back and the front fender wells, and they go above, and it gives you an above view on the truck. She goes,
you're going to get coal on your Christmas gift this year.
She goes, really? I said, well, honey, that's why the truck costs so much. Those little independent drones are expensive.
And
she
now
goes,
she wants one.
Huh?
I said, now she wants those cameras.
Well, no, she just thought it was really cool, and then she goes, You're full of crap, Dan. There's no drones out here. And I said, honey, they're miniature. They're hard to see. They're 100 feet above the truck right now. And she goes, well, when do they come back? I said, when you put it in drive, it sends a homing signal out, and they fly back into the truck. And she goes, you're full of crap. I can't say on the air what she said.
I'm sure she didn't say full of crap.
Yeah.
Whether she cusses or not, that other word's coming out for sure. With
Hey, I thought it was a great explanation. Yeah. I said, I think what they do, sweetheart, is they take all the cameras, and for somehow they can coordinate that from above.
Yeah.
That's how that's done. But I think that's one of the coolest things I've ever seen in a truck.
It is. It throws you off for just a little bit. I mean, so you're like, okay. So then they take all 4 images and they just merge them together on one image. So, and then they put that fake truck that's not yours in the middle of it to kind of throw it off for a minute. So.
It'd be really cool, though, if you colored it different. If it's like all of a sudden it was this neon pink.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think that'd be a great trick.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Well, then the camera in the mirror, that's a little funky too, isn't it?
Yeah, I haven't used that
very often.
I have not used that yet.
Yeah. It took me a while to get used to it because it's just you're so used to seeing, the back seat or people or whatever's in your back seat, but now it eliminates. Well, it's a camera on the back of the cab, so it eliminates all of your interior blind spots. Is how I describe it to customers. So, but it throws you off. Now I'm to the point on my truck like I can't drive without it on because I'm just so used to it. But my wife, every time she gets in the truck, she flips it off. She's like, I don't like it. So.
Yeah. That's all right.
What if I like my blind spots?
All off.
Yeah. Well, Larry Mack was with me. We were moving something. Hey, Jed, what's going on, buddy? Thanks, Paula. Appreciate that. Jeff, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Larry and I were driving, and I was hauling the trailer, and I hit my turn signal, and I said, "Look at that!" And he looked over in the center, and he saw that that it's showing you what's on the side and behind your trailer. He goes, "That is the coolest thing I've ever seen." I said, "Yeah, you don't even have to look on the side mirrors anymore. Isn't that awesome?"
Yeah, it is. I mean, I always look in the mirrors too, just because I still like seeing the mirrors to where everything's at. But yeah, it just gives you a better view and a better angle of where trailers are at, where your tires are at if you're parking, things like that too. So
yeah. Now, are you
always
still
use your mirrors just in case.
Yeah, well, no, I look before I turn, but then after that I just watch the center console to make sure I'm well behind the truck I'm trying to get around.
Yep.
Yeah. So what's so you got some of those on the lot, or they all sell out?
I don't have any ZR2s here. I do have some coming in probably in the next 2 to 3 months that are already ordered and they've been approved by GM to build. So we got some of those coming in here soon. It's kind of a variety of colors. I got probably a couple whites and some blues and some blacks. They have a really cool color called Sand Dune.
Oh, that is neat cool. That if I wouldn't have got white, I would have got that.
Yeah, that color kind of reminds me of like the Desert Storm color back in the 90s. I mean, that's one thing that I always kind of like. Whenever I see that, that's what I think of.
Yep.
And then we got some High Countries coming in. I do have, this is kind of an oddball truck, so I have 3 2500 HD diesels here. They're work trucks, and they're double cabs. These trucks take like a year to get, and a customer backed out of them the other day, so I have 3 of those available, and those are good for, they have a plow package on them too, so if you're looking to get a plow truck by the end of the year or have a business tax right off by the end of the year, I have 3 work trucks in here too, so if anybody's looking for one of those, I got 3 of those at the moment, so.
Yeah, and you guys, you got really good rebates now, unlike when I bought mine.
Well, we always do. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, you can save like $5,000 more than what I got off right now. Because there's a Costco discount, there's a Cyber Thing discount, there's a Veterans discount, and
Buy After Outdoors Dan discount.
There's like a
that
30.
one's the best one.
It's $3,000 or $4,000 Chevy discount, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, you stink, man. That's all I can tell you right now.
Well, you know what? You still answer my phone call, so.
What?
I said you still take my phone call, so I don't stink that bad.
Yeah, I'm just telling you right now.
That's true. He got you. Oh, we got you.
That's all right.
It's cold outside, but you just got burned.
Yeah, go. Yeah, he thinks he's so cute. Yeah. All right. So tell them where they can find you. Save big money.
I'll be here all day to save big money. 1101 Southeast or Labor at the Rock.
There you go. Thanks, Joe.
Have a good day.
Hey, don't forget to get those drones charged up.
Yeah. I'm going to send a I'm sorry letter to your wife in the mail for your actions there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you're probably going to be sleeping on the couch here, Dan.
Yeah.
Find that comfy.
Hey.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm all about technology.
There you go.
Yeah. Thanks, Joe.
See you, buddy.
There he goes. All right, so next Friday is the big sale day for a lot of folks, and I went down to a lot of my partners that I know that are having big deals going on. I already told you about JLM Shooting Supply. They're having that big lock sale on Friday. They're going to open their doors at 6 o'clock. Game High Clothing has got a bunch of stuff on sale. High Mountain Seasonings has got a bunch of stuff. Their sausage making kits, snack stick kits. They've actually got a new variety pack out. I should have some coming my way, so I'll try to give some of those away before Christmas when I get them. Fourth Arrow and Winsent has a big Black Friday deal going on. Pure Whitetail is going to have 50% off on their stuff too, so that's pretty cool. Save a lot of money. I'm all about saving money. $833 and some change here on the show.
Nailed it.
Yeah. So I'm going to give away a Milo certificate, and I'm going to make this a little hard. Shotgun season's coming up. I know I've got some shotgun hunters out there that's going to want a free Milo deer processing certificate. It is Native American Month, and in honor of Native American Month, I want to know what Native American athlete, his Native American name is Watahausa. Watahawk. And I'll even tell you what that means in their in the language of his tribe. It means bright path. If you know who that is, you can call me at 244-1350, 244-1350. And I want to hear you say Watahawk, because I had to practice that like 20 times.
Watahawk.
Watahawk. That's like Tatanka. You know, that's for bison or buffalo. Tatanka. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. All right, let me take a break. I'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Did you hear the news? The Olive Tap has a brand new location in the district of Prairie Trail in Ankeny and is now serving fresh salads and sandwiches every day. The Olive Tap is your one destination for the finest cooking oil, spices, and vinegars, and now fresh salads and sandwiches.
You know who that
They
is?
now have even more of your favorite olive oils from Italy, Greece, Spain, and other
Come on, Einstein. You don't know who that is?
countries.
Who's one of the most
Spicy
famous
garlic and
Native American athletes in the
bacon,
world?
and jalapeno, just to name a few. The Olive
That's
Tap
easy.
also offers special oils like avocado and walnut.
I would have got this in a
Not to
heartbeat.
mention 20 different varieties of balsamic vinegars, including raspberry, strawberry,
Watahawk.
barbecue, sour apple, dark chocolate, and many more. The Olive Tap carries sauces, spices, seasonings, jellies, and other
Good morning, Kent. Good luck up there, buddy. Get a big one.
cooking classes and tasting parties. Stop by the Olive Tap at the District of Prairie Trail, 1610 Southwest Main Street, Suite 105 in Ankeny, 515-964-1065, or at theolivetap.com.
Okay, so we've given away
We all want the
3 pairs of
deadliest
earrings.
broadheads out there. Have you tried
Is that
a
right?
slick trick? Slick tricks are one of the most accurate and deadliest broadheads on the market.
3.
Slick Trick just added to their
So
arsenal.
that leaves us
Slick Trick.
9.
This mechanical head is a clear game changer. The Raptor Trick, Viper Trick, and Magnum heads are still available, as well as the standard Slick Trick that just won
Whew.
another award
Man,
for best broadhead.
Go home and take a nap.
Bone-crushing
I remember when I could go through a show without yawning.
Alcatraz blade lock system to prevent
Watahawk.
that will help you get your game.
It was baseball.
Bow hunters need gear
He played baseball.
on 100% of the time. You wait all
Yeah, he did play
season for
baseball.
that shot. Don't trust it to a head that
Good morning, Scott. Thanks for the message. Watahawk.
www.slicktrick.net.
I got it.
This year, trick 'em.
What?
Slick
I
Trick
doubt he played
broadheads.
baseball.
He did play
Tag your
baseball.
game.
That's the guy I'm thinking of.
Who?
Why don't do I know?
Hey guys, Outdoors Dan here.
Well,
do you have a
who's
message
whispering?
that you need help getting out, or do you need
Yeah.
help promoting your business?
That's
If you
what.
do,
That's
we can have a chat.
yeah.
You ever thought about letting your vehicle
Played
do the
baseball too.
promotion while
That's
you're
why they
out
stripped
driving
him of
around
his
town?
gold
If
medals.
you haven't, let's talk a little bit about Chase
played
Decals in
Yep.
Ames, Iowa,
He got
and
paid.
what they can do for you. I just got my truck wrapped up at Chase Decals in Ames, and
And
did
they
an
gave him back to
job.
him posthumously.
Josh, Bob, and the staff took the time to find out exactly what my needs were, what my goals were going to be, and they went to work designing a wrap that just pops off my ZR7.
Oh, they're talking about Chase
Now, wherever I
decals.
go, folks will be talking about the Outdoor Call Radio Network. If you need help getting your message out,
Josh, they do a great job up there in Ames. Chase Decals. You need any kind of logoing on your truck or trailer? You call them guys. They did a great job.
515-292-6466.
Better than Andrew.
Or go online to
You're right. I can't wrap a truck.
chasedecals.com and start planning your campaign today.
Everyone that goes outdoors needs a good partner. One partner that is very important is a good knife. Kershaw Knives has knives and tools for every outdoor situation, whether you're into hunting, fishing, camping, climbing, or hiking. For hunting, you can't go wrong with the Lone Rock Sheath Knife.
Man, look at all them
These sheath-style
turkeys.
knives feature a gut hook for classic flip blade design.
Got turkey.
Stay in your hand and not slip, and the blades are made with the highest quality high-carbon stainless steel. When you get your game down, try an RBK skinning knife. This knife allows you to change out blades as they wear down, so you're always keeping the sharpest point on your game. There's even an extra handle, so your buddy can help you cape out your game, saving time on getting your valuable meat pulled down fast. Kershaw has knives for people on the go, like a brand new shovel. This new folding knife has great
So is that
looks,
3?
a tool option, and opens
I think it's
beverages.
just 2, isn't it?
Perfect for when you're on the go.
Yeah,
Check out all the knives at KershawKnives.com or at a
We
sporting
didn't
goods
give
store
away
near
one last
you.
week.
Kershaw Knives, an outdoor partner you can count on.
If you're into cooking wild game or grilling,
Not
you
earrings.
probably love to transform your wild game into delicious meals or great tasting snacks.
High Mountain Seasonings has everything you need to help you make some of the best tasting sausage, snack sticks, or jerky around.
Jared Hendrick
High Mountain
and Dave
Seasonings
Molar
offers
are the
simple,
only two that I
easy-to-use
gave
kits
Donnie.
that are used at home, including 3 new low-sodium blends that will produce wild game snacks your family will love.
We gave away a
High
Milo
Mountain
last
Seasonings
week.
makes grilling steaks or smoking your favorite meats taste even better with their specialty spices, marinades, and rubs for deer, elk, or your favorite steaks. High Mountain has also just introduced taco and fajita blends that are spicing up kitchens and grills all across the country.
Look
for High Mountain Seasonings at Sportsman's Warehouse or at your favorite grilling retailer. Or go to HIMTNJerky.com for recipes and to find the closest store near you. High Mountain Seasonings has everything you need to make your game or favorite grilling meats taste great.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio on 1350 ESPN. I want to thank our friends at Herman's Fine Jewelers, 2900 University in West Des Moines, 222-2600, 222-2600. 10,000 diamonds and mountings in stock, 30 years of doing business inside West Des Moines, in-store jewelry repair, custom jewelry repair available. You will not find nicer folks than the fine folks at Herman's Fine Jewelers. Donnie and Frank and all the gang do a great job, and that's why I promote them here. Matter of fact, if you can tell me who Watahuck is, 244-1350, 244-1350, I will give you your choice of a pair of diamond earrings or... Now, these are gold. These are gold. White gold or yellow gold, your choice. While they last. Who was Watahuck? Very famous Native American athlete. If you know who that is, give me a holler. Because I'm telling you, everybody I believe listening to me should know who this is. They will know their name. I probably should have just reversed it and said, hey, this person's name and what was their Native American name. But see, I don't think anybody would have ever got that. That would have been too hard.
Oh, this is pretty challenging, too.
You think?
Yeah.
Watahuck?
Yeah, because I don't know if a lot of people dive into their background of the favorite athletes.
Really?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It took me.
I'll give you a hint.
It took me a while.
I'll give you a hint. They're in the National Football Hall of Fame. They're in an NFL Hall of Fame. Watahuck. Andrew actually knew it.
Yeah. It took me a while though.
Okay.
It's not an easy one.
All right. I mean, I'm giving away a pair of diamond earrings or I mean, it's not like I'm giving away a pair of socks here. Come on. I know Jenny knows what it is. Me and Jenny talk Watahuck all the time. She goes, hey, did you hear what that record Watahuck did? And I said, I'm impressed that you know what that is, hon.
Number here quick, Dave, just in case.
Oh, man.
318. All right. I knew it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get you on here. Got Fishing Dave ready for you.
Oh, really? Hello, Fishing Dave.
Hi, Dan.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
What's up?
A little too cold outside to go fishing today.
Really?
Yep, for me anyway.
Well, what about ice fishing?
I don't do much ice fishing.
Well, you know why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because I don't like the idea of a thin layer of ice between me and an icy death.
Well, you always go out when it's 5 to 6 inches, then you don't have to worry about that. See?
I know.
Yeah.
I know it's safe.
Yeah. Are you just calling to say hi?
No, I'm calling for the contest.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know who Watahuck is?
Jim Thorpe.
Uh-huh. How long did it take you to Google that?
I did not Google it.
Oh, Dave! Did you not, really?
No, I knew who Jim Thorpe was.
You knew his name was Watahuck.
No, I did not know that.
Okay.
But I knew that the most famous American Indian who's
In the Hall of Fame?
been in the Hall of Fame, and he was a track star too.
Yeah, you know that they took his gold medals away from him because he played professional baseball before. And back in the day when he went to the Olympics, there were other folks that actually played, pro baseball or whatever, got paid, and they didn't strip their medals, but because he was a Native American, they kind of threw the book at him, which was wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they finally gave him his medals back posthumously, but I thought that was kind of rude.
That was.
Yeah.
Terrible.
All right. Well, what am I giving you? The deer certificate?
How about the diamond earrings?
I just can't. What are you gonna do with those?
I'm going to give them to my wife.
You're not gonna be putting them out there on bass, are you?
Oh no.
Yeah. Dave will be sending me pictures. Hey, look at this. I caught this really nice big bass. Look at the earrings, man.
All right, you caught me. That's what I was going to do.
All right, Fishing Dave. Congratulations.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, Wata Huck.
All right.
All right, we'll call you later.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Fishing Dave got him a pair of earrings for his wife.
What the huck?
What the huck was that? Yeah. That was actually pretty funny.
That was. I'm pretty good.
Yeah, that was. I don't know how you came up with that one.
I'll toot my own horn any day there, Dan.
Anybody call in for the deer certificate? Nothing?
Not yet, no.
All right, 8:45 and some change. Oh, I'm in trouble. I just got a text from the wife. She gave me double question marks. I have no idea what that's about.
Well, man. Maybe that's, do you know where the couch is?
8:45 and some change. I don't know what else have I got to talk about today.
Well, there's tons to talk about.
I mean, we talked about the new show coming out soon, a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be a fun show. I got ghost people lined up. I got UFO people lined up. I got Bigfoot people lined up. If you like that kind of stuff, you're gonna like this show, and it's all live. We're not gonna do it pre-recorded. We're gonna be doing it live. So. Let's see. Don't forget about the Outdoor Call Radio app screenshot. We're giving away a $50 gift bag from Game Hide. So we're giving away a Soldier Boy Jerky gift box and a brand new pair of Itasca hunting boots. All you got to do is just take a screenshot of the Outdoor Call Radio app of a show that you're listening to and email that to me. My email, you can find my email right on the app. Just look those little hash menu bars. And it says visit website. You hit that and it goes right to the website. My email's right there. All you got to do is just send me a screenshot and I'll put you in the drawing. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
We're going to be at the Central Standard Restaurant December 7th over in Waukee. We're going to be doing a meet and greet from 5 to 6. We'll be doing the Wednesday drive there live. Hey, Travis. Good morning, man. Good luck. What's the phone number again? Sean? What phone number? Oh, what?
This phone number.
Well, I don't know. Sean, it's 244-1350. 515. First 20 people we have come out is going to get a limited edition Outdoor Call camouflage Realtree hat that says answer the call, and it's got the Outdoor Call logo on the front. I'm wearing one right now. Isn't that beautiful? It's beautiful, man. And then we got a pair of diamond earrings and some other swag to give away. Plus, we're going to buy you dinner. We'll have tacos or sliders, or we'll know here next week or so what the menu is going to be. But looking forward to that. And if you want to RSVP, you can call Andrew or whatever his name is, 244-1350, and we'll put you on the VIP list. So there you go. All right, let me take a break. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Hey, what's your name? Here's a Mrs. Butterworth.
Tired of not sleeping or feeling pain all day?
I am tired of not
sleeping.
sleeping.
To suffer, and you can get help to relax. Have you heard of Emperor One? Emperor One is a U.S.-based company that is helping folks reduce pain.
Rick Elliott just sent me a screenshot of something. I have no idea what it is.
Lotion and salve on my knee and back, and I have seen incredible results in pain relief. It's also helping me to stop having to take other medications that can cause me stomach issues to get relief. Emperor One offers lotions, drops, gummies, and other CBD products that have been helping folks all around this country. These products are totally natural and are not habit forming. They will just help you start feeling like your old self again. So if you're looking for a natural way to find pain relief or reduce your daily stress, please go check out Emperor1CBD.com. That's Emperor1CBD.com, and your days will start feeling better really soon.
When it comes to archery, nothing is more important than making sure your arrows are flying the way you need them to. That's why Pine Ridge Archery makes some of the straightest and quietest vanes on the
And see,
market.
people
The
will remember that
Nitro vanes are
now.
designed to fly straight
What a
and
huck.
quiet. They also have well pockets in the base of the vane.
What a
Keep the
huck.
vane to your arrow like no other. Pine Ridge Archery Products is more than vanes. They offer gear like the Quick Stand to keep your bow ready at all times when you're hunting from the ground. Pine Ridge Archery makes all these products in the U.S. and will always help your accuracy. Pine Ridge has everything you need to outfit your bow, from loops to servings, peeps, stabilizers, and glue. They have it all at Pine Ridge. You'll find all these products at Sportsman's Warehouse stores nationwide or at your favorite archery shop near you. For more information, please go to PineRidgeArchery.com. That's www.PineRidgeArchery.com.
Taping your own hunts is an exciting way to capture the moment. Fourth Arrow camera arms can help you video easier in the field. They're extremely lightweight, durable, and easy to pack.
Oh, for the dinner? How many we
It's
got?
also very adaptable to any tree or ground line setup. The bases are affordable and easy to set up for
So,
various wind directions. Multiple camera arms are available, including the Stiff Arm Pro, and Stiff Arm Elite. They're made of high-quality aluminum or carbon, depending on what you choose. For ground blind hunters, there's the tripod and monopod options. They're quiet and maneuver easily within the blind. All models can handle Consumer Pro video and perform quietly in the field. You can even custom pick your setups with Fourth Arrow camera arms. If you're looking to
I'm not
take
feeling real confident about my fantasy
check out
football team.
FourthArrowCameraArms.com. Outdoors
I don't know. Something's bugging me. I don't know. It's because I got Walker off, or
Are you into
I mean, I got Ramondre Stevens and David Pierce playing. I mean, I should be good.
Arctic Ice. Arctic Ice is a brand new way to keep your game, beverages, and camping supplies cold and
That
fresh.
Philly game against Washington, I did not understand that game. A.J. Brown got 1 point. That was weird.
Longer than a bag of ice.
I always
It
just
does
like,
not have
at
the
some
slushy
point,
mess
you
that can contaminate
it's
what's in
kind of
your
not
cooler. If you
surprising
like to
because
hunt
you
or
go, okay,
fish,
who's
look at
one
the
of the
Alaskan
worst
series
teams
or
that they
Arctic
could
ice
have
packs
lost
that will
to?
keep your game or fish
Washington.
at
It
34
just seemed like,
degrees
oh
for 3
yeah,
to 4 days. If you're wanting to really freeze
you
things
know,
up,
they
try
can
the
take
Tundra
down the
packs that
Vikings
can
pretty
keep your
easy, but
wild
they
game and fish
4
at dry
turnovers
ice
against
temperatures for the
Washington.
travel back home. For tailgating or camping, try the Chill
It's
Improve
kind of
packs.
like,
They'll
yeah,
keep your
that kind
beverages
of
of
seems
choice
like
at
it was
frosty
meant to
cold
happen.
temperatures
Yeah.
4 times
The only
longer
time
than
they're
what a
going
bag
to
of
lose
ice
is a
can.
close
If you
game.
want your game, fish, or camping goods to stay fresh and cold
Hello.
as possible, some regular ice, go check out Arctic Ice Packs today.
Hello. Hey, we got a special announcement coming up when we come back, so don't go nowhere. No flippy floppy. Stay right there.
As we head to the field this hunting season, you need to remember to work up your pet's
Won't be very
activity
long.
slowly. Don't take them out on opening day and expect them to perform without
Kid
having
is the
any previous
last
exercise.
or the
Remember
last
to have a proper first aid
commercial
kit
of
for
this
your
break.
pet when you go into the field. That should include bandage materials, gauze, antibiotic ointment, and items that could be used as a splint if needed. While some muzzle, even friendly dogs will bite if they're in pain. Please make sure your pet is current on all vaccines before you head out. Your pet should also have a good physical exam to make sure she is healthy enough to go hunting.
Day job.
Always provide your pet with protection from the elements, and this includes a high-quality pet carrier for the trips, a blaze orange hunting vest, which makes your pet more visible and provides protection from the bush as he or she runs through. Be careful and have fun. Remember, this is what most of our dogs were born to do. This message has been brought to you by
See, I
Dr.
can't
Steve,
sing or
your
do the
Westfield
words because I'll
Veterinary
get in
Hospital.
trouble.
For questions about
I
keeping
can
your pet
hum.
healthy, contact Dr. Steve by phone at 515-9865-PET. Westfield
mix of
Veterinary
singing and,
Hospital
like,
for the life of your
cardiac
pet.
arrest.
I haven't said one word.
Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines.
It looks like
Sports
you're having a
1350
meltdown.
I'm having a melt. I always have a meltdown. All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. All right, so here we're doing a deal. I did a video on Facebook the other day, and I am trying to get my Apple subscribers on the Outdoor Call Radio app up. I'm asking you a favor, and I'm going to do you a favor in return. If you have not downloaded the Outdoor Call Radio app and you have an iPhone or an iPad, would you please go to your iTunes App Store and download the Outdoor Call Radio? It's free, won't cost you nothing, but I want you to listen. But it won't cost you anything but your time to listen. But here's the deal. If you'll do that and then send me a screenshot and say, hey, Dan, new subscriber, I will put you in a special drawing. I'm going to be giving away a $1,000 Elite bow for Christmas. Now, please don't delete the app and then go redo it, because I already know how many people I have subscribed right now. And if I go down instead of up, I'm going to know people are deleting and redoing that. So please don't do that for me. I'm trying to get the analytics up just a little bit so I can get it to where I want it to be to meet my goal for the year. So the Android people are rocking it. I would have thought there was more iPhones than Androids, but I don't know. I mean, the Androids are...
Let's go Androids.
Yeah, yeah, they're kicking butt, man. So thank you for everybody on Google Play that's downloaded the app and listens every week. But would you please do that? Send me a screenshot, and I will draw the winner of the bow right after Christmas, and we'll get that to you. But yeah, now that's only. I mean, if you want to do Android, that's fine. But I'm really trying to get my Apple. What is it? iTunes. It's the iTunes App Store.
Yeah, you had it right.
Yeah, the first time. Morning, buddy. How's Dan Young doing? Jerry, I'm doing fine. Doing fine. I'm finer than frog hair. Pretty fine. Thank you. Son! I said, son, how you doing there, son? Yeah. Anyway, that's if you could do that, I would really appreciate that. I would almost be as grateful as I am to the fine folks at Advanced Family Dentistry. 907 North Ankeny Boulevard in beautiful Ankeny, Iowa. They're bringing smiles to everybody each and every day. That's right, they do. They're doing crowns, they're doing cavities, they're doing cleanings and polishing, they're doing whitening, Invisalign, all that good dental stuff. My buddy Dr. Scott Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi, my Jedi dentist, who uses the Force to calm me down, because they are the Ankeny's #1 dental practice. They've been for years. If you're new to the area looking for a new dentist, or you just want to try somebody new, how about Dr. Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi at Advanced Family Dentistry? 515-964-1490, 515-964-1490, or go check them out anytime at AnkenySmiles.com. And you know what they're going to say before you leave? May the floss be with you.
The floss will be with you.
Not even going to respond to you, Obi-Wan. You senile Jedi, you.
Spot here.
Wrong show. Man, are we out of here already? That's crazy.
Bada boom, you're out of beer.
Yeah, we're out of time. All right, I want to thank my guests. I want to thank Jim Coffey from the Iowa Department of Natural Resources. Thanks to Rob and Christy Taylor from Revelton Distillery. And thank you for making us part of your weekend here on 1350 ESPN. We couldn't do the show without you. On behalf of Andrew and I, we'll be doing the Wednesday Drive live. We'll be on the app on Wednesday, but if you miss that, we will see you next Thursday. So if we don't see you on Wednesday, have a great Thanksgiving. God bless you, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye! All right, everybody, be good. Stay warm. I'll talk to you soon. If you need anything, let me know. Thanks for staying with us today. And we'll talk to you Wednesday on the Wednesday Drive on the Outdoor Call Radio app. Thanks, everybody.